How does proximity actually work for Google's local maps ranking algorithm? In this video, I'm going to show you that. I'm going to give you visual evidence of what proximity's impact is on local search results. And so I first want to start by sharing with you that Google looks at three main categories to determine local map packs ranking. And in the description below this video, I've got another video that talks about the top 5 most important ranking factors for Google Business in 2026. You can check that out in the description. But I'll let you know in a secret. Number 1 is proximity. The most important part is proximity. And you can't change proximity. But hopefully after this video, this might help you understand what is in your control, what is not in your control, and how to adjust your strategy moving forward. So proximity is the distance, measures how close a business is to the searcher's physical location or their search intent area. It's crucial for ranking as users generally prefer closer local options. What is the evidence of this? This isn't the big reveal that I got for you, but it's the first one. If I do a search for furnace repair in my city, Albuquerque, what do you see? Well, you see that the first result is the closest business to my location. And the next 2 results are also close. And if you knew my area, you would notice that none of the big brands that are here are showing up in the top 3 results, because there are other businesses in between me and those legacy brands that have been here forever and have like 4,000 reviews. Okay. And so this is just one example of how important proximity is. If you are not close to the searcher with the Google Business Profile, you cannot possibly expect to receive the love from Google just by being there. Okay. So how do you affect this? What are your options? I also want to show you something else, some examples of proximity at work. So Digital Harvest, our business, we've done a lot of local SEO for our business because we want to be able to show you stuff like this. And what you see is a grid of the entire city of Albuquerque. It's a 13-mile by 13-mile grid that shows our search position for a keyword term, SEO services. So the dots represent a node where somebody could search from, and that is where we would show up in placement. So over here on this side, you can see there's a 6 here. So on the left hand, we would be ranked number 6, not the top 3, number 6 in maps results in that area if somebody searched from there. Versus up here in the top left, you see a 1. We would be in the 1 position. Based off this map, can you guess where the business is located? Up here, top left, this section where it says Ventana Ranch, top left part of the city. Okay, and so as you see, we move out 1 mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles out, we start to see the business is no longer in position 1, it's now in position 2, 3, 4. We move out to 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles out. Now the business is not in the top 3, it's in positions like 5, 6, and 7. And over here on the map, you see a cluster of yellow, 10, 8, 9, 8, 9. Let me let you in a little secret. Our biggest competitors in our industry have business locations in this area. So what Google is showing us is real life, how proximity impacts rankings. We have a really strong search position in the top left-hand corner of the city, but this is a 13-mile radius. And you're going to only have heavy penetration a couple miles outside of your business location. And in super competitive cities, you are never going to rank citywide in competitive industries that are in cities that have a lot of people. It's just not going to happen. And so you can see here that our visibility is impacted just by competitors being on the other side of the city. You see there's spots over here we could never dream of getting a number 1 position because we are too far from the searcher. And that's how proximity actually works. And so one of the things that we've recommended to our clients that are more established, that have bigger businesses, that are consistently getting new reviews and new jobs in, is to add strategically new business listings to the suburbs and outer areas of town where they wanted to do business. So in this case, if we were looking at this and we really wanted to scoop up business over here on this side of the city, we would choose to build another business listing somewhere over here near those competitors, maybe on the other side of those competitors. When we look at the geography, maybe somewhere over here on my screen. And then we would scoop up the searchers that are happening over there. We go directly head to head with those competitors. We would stand a chance. if we had a physical location over there. And so for some businesses, it makes sense. For others, it's like, well, it's just a large advertising expense getting another location. It may not make sense for a smaller business. But for the big ones, we can get super strategic and we can work our way around this limitation with Google's ranking factors in proximity by getting strategic about picking out a new location. So we worked with a HVAC company in the last year in this area doing work on their SEO and their local SEO, and the recommendation was to build an additional listing in the city of Rio Rancho. It's a suburb outside of Albuquerque, in order for them to pick up new business. And what we found was that of all of the growth they received last year, they went up from about 3,000 calls logged through our tracking to over 4,000. So we had a huge lift, over 1,000 new calls in just the first year alone. I'm sorry, in the second year of their time with us. 60% of it came from the new location. Less than 10% of it came from their Albuquerque location because the competition is so fierce. And so this is just an example of what you can do with proximity, how you can work with Google's limitations right now, and you can carve out new business by getting a bit strategic. So if you want to book a call with me or somebody from my team to help you with this strategy, we'll do all of the heavy lifting, all of the research and competitive analysis to help you figure out where the best next place would be to put your business on the map. So if you're interested in that, check out the links in the description below this video to book that call. Also check out the other resources I mentioned that can give you some extra insight and knowledge into Google Business Profile ranking factors and everything else that's SEO related. We'd love to have you check those videos out and put them to work. So with that being said, I appreciate you for watching this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching my video. If you like this one, you'll love some of the other videos we have posted here on our channel that help blue-collar business owners get more out of their digital marketing. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, check out the other videos. If you got questions or comments, post them below. I look forward to catching you on the next video. Bye for now.